All right, folks, thank you so much for hanging out with us here at Waterline for The Voice and the Pen. This is our last act of the night. We're happy to welcome to the stage this evening Mark Sinnis and 825.
Good evening, everybody. I just want to take a second to introduce the band because I always forget. So if I do it now, I'll be okay. I'm Mark Sinnis. On the violin, we have Shirley Lebo. On the banjo, Justin Gibson. On the drums, Daniel Torrance. And on the bass, Joey Sherman. Thanks for having us tonight. And I guess I should tell a little story. This first one's about somebody who has some low self-esteem. Could have wrote it about myself. It was written a long time ago. It's called The Cure for Your Disease. Feeling so low, in spite of yourself. Young blood smells old. I see me and myself. But you know the cure for your disease. Someone I know. Could you ever let go? Mirror image of me, cracked beyond I could see. But you know the cure for your disease, your of all, it's not wrong to be first and just heal. All you are what you're owed to belong to, but you know the cure for your disease. a cure for your disease. Thank you. Thank you. This next one's about Tupelo, Mississippi, and Elvis Presley. Anybody been to the birthplace of Elvis? Okay. Well, this story is about how Elvis bought his first guitar at Tupelo hardware store, and the shack that he grew up in, the small little shack that his dad built and his uncle. And there's a funny story about when he got his first guitar, and if you don't know it, you should know it. He went with his mom to Tupelo hardware. He was 11 years old, and they were very poor. They had no money. And his mom was kind of nervous because she didn't know what she was going to be able to buy him. So they walked in the front door, and right to the right, if you walk in there to this day, it's still there. There was a guitar hanging, but right next to it was a .22 rifle. Elvis looked at the rifle. He told his mom that he wanted the rifle. She said, absolutely not. He stormed off, ran in the back. Then a gentleman took down a guitar. Elvis came back, and he said, Elvis, how about a guitar? And his mom said, if you want a guitar, I'll buy you a guitar. And the rest is history. This is called In Tupelo. I'm on a southbound highway to the birthplace of a king, driving faster than the Mississippi breeze. He was born in a shack in the wrong side of the tracks, living in misery. In Tupelo, oh, in Tupelo. In Tupelo, I'm on my way to the birthplace of a king. Oh, his life was hard, but he kept his faith in God, and his mama raised him to believe. He bought his guitar from a hardware store, a young boy who lived to dream. In Tupelo, oh, in Tupelo, in Tupelo, in Tupelo, I'm on my way to the birthplace of a king. I'm on to the birthplace of a king. There was a new sun rising in the Memphis sky that would forever change his life. He curled his lip and he shook his hips. He was sharp and dangerous like a switchblade knife. In Tupelo, in Tupelo, oh, in Tupelo, in Tupelo. In Tupelo, in Tupelo, I'm on my way to the birthplace of a king. I'm on my way to the birthplace of a king. Oh, he kicked down the door on a screen of black and white, and he made color unimportant anymore. He changed the world This young boy from Tupelo, unaware of what was in store. In Tupelo, oh, in Tupelo, in Tupelo, in Tupelo, in Tupelo. I'm on my way to the birthplace of a king. In Tupelo, in Tupelo, oh, in Tupelo, in Tupelo, in Tupelo, in Tupelo. I'm on my way to the birthplace of a king. In Tupelo, in Tupelo, oh, in Tupelo, in Tupelo, in Tupelo, in Tupelo. I'm on my way to the birthplace of a king. I'm on my way to the birthplace of a king. I'm on my way to the birthplace of a king. I'm on my way to the birthplace of a king in Tupelo. Thank you. All right, this next one. It's called There's a Cross on the Side of the Road, and we've all seen them on the side of the highways. And every time I see one, I can't stop to think that it was a person with a family and loved ones, and that's the last, one of the last reminders of them. So this is called There's a Cross on the Side of the Road. There's a cross on the side of the road, a tragic end to a life unknown. Mothers, fathers, sons and daughters, there's a cross on the side of the road. As I drive down life's lonesome highway, the road it bends and weeps, I pray. Reality in front of me, and death is not so far away. Oh, time is calling me. The years, oh, they speed. Oh, time, betraying. There's a cross on the side of the road, and I know in time the grave is my home. It saddens me for eternity, forever my spirit will roam. There's a cross on the side of the road, and I know in time the grave is my home. It saddens me for eternity, forever my spirit it will roam. The miles erase the hours, the life that it devours is mine, oh mine, memories. There's a cross on the side of the road, a tragic end to a life unknown. Mothers, fathers, sons and daughters, there's a cross on the side of the road. There's a cross on the side of the road. There's There's a cross on the side of the road. There's a cross on the side of the road. Thank you. This next one is called, I'll try to tell this story real short, but when I moved here from New York, and I came with my girlfriend of a couple of years, and love was a little on the rocks, and every couple of months I'd go back up to New York. I have a band up there I would play with, but she wouldn't want to come with me. She's like, I don't want to go back to New York, blah, 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 blah. So she wouldn't come, she'd stay here. And then I get up to New York, and she'd be like, I miss you so much. And I'm like, why is it you only love me when I'm not around? So I said, all right, I need to write a song about this. This is called My Baby Loves Me When I'm Not Around. She ended up moving back to New York, too, so. I upgraded her for a nice, beautiful North Carolina girl. Woo! Woo! My baby loves me when I'm not around. Oh, when the cats away, the mice will play. My baby loves me when I'm not around. Girl, you see, I can't do nothing right. Oh, she's bored with me, morning, noon, and night. Still the same guy she met years ago. Oh, ain't it sad when love grows old? But she don't love me anymore. She said she does, but I know better. She don't love me anymore. She said she does, but I know she don't care. When the cat's away, the mice will play. My baby loves me when I'm not around. When the cat's away, the mice will play. My baby loves me when I'm not around. Play, Shirley. She does, I know better. She don't love me anymore. She said she does, but I know she don't care. Oh, she don't love me anymore. She said she does, but I know better. She don't love me anymore. She said she does, but I know she don't care. Cat's away, the mice will play. My baby loves me when I'm not around. When the cat's away, the mice will play. My baby loves me when I'm not around. Oh, oh, my baby loves me when I'm not around. Oh yeah, my baby loves me when I'm not around. Thank you. I tell you, you got to be in a bad relationship to write a good song these days. Yes, sir. All right, this one is about somebody who just is always looking on the darker side of life, and they can just, the glass is always half empty. We all know people like that in our lives, and they could be toxic. And this is called When the Sun Bows to the Moon. comes down on my face, and it fills a frown that I can't replace. It holds me tight and it won't let go, but you cannot feel what you can't control. What's less is more. Fall into when the sun rises to the moon. Live in your own atmosphere. You create your own demise. Breathe your own tainted air. You should allow it, but you won't let go. No, you won't change in negative ways. So go deep until it was less is more. Fall into when the sun rises to the moon. What's less is more. You crawl, you turn, fall into when the sun rises to the moon. You can say you can believe what you want to. Keep your own company. In your dream you stay because you're supposed to. In your own great world, the one you choose. What's less is more. Fall into when the sun rises to the moon. What's less is more. You crawl, you turn, fall into when the sun rises to the moon. What's less is more. You crawl, you turn, fall into when the sun rises to the moon. All right, I got another great story for you. Another happy story. It's called On This Thanksgiving Day, and there's not many songs out there. I don't think there's any songs about Thanksgiving Day, but there are not many. But anyway, when I was going through my divorce, I was getting ready to move into my apartment. I was supposed to move in December 1st. Last one, okay. Anyway, I had a house upstate New York, beautiful house on a lake, and it was awesome. And I was moving out of my house and getting ready to move into my apartment, and my new landlord was like, if you want to move Thursday, you can move Thursday before the 1st. And that Thursday was Thanksgiving Day. And as I was moving out of my house, hoping the neighbors didn't see me, loading my truck, I was like, man, it can't be any lower, can't get any lower than this. getting divorced and moving out of my house on Thanksgiving Day. And this is called On This Thanksgiving Day. It's our last song, so thanks for sticking around. Cheers. Table is bare and my bags are all packed, and I cannot believe you are not here on the cold autumn air. I just can't conceive. All I see is sadness, no more happier times. You turn your back on us as I leave this empty house on this Thanksgiving Day. Oh, I cannot believe it on this Thanksgiving Day. I just can't conceive, never in a million years would I ever think vows that were promised, broken, and forgotten. It's easier to walk away. And now as I stand here and I look around at the walls so bare, I feel the death of love tearing at my broken heart on this Thanksgiving Day. Oh, I cannot believe it on this Thanksgiving Day. I just can't conceive. On this Thanksgiving Day, oh, I cannot believe it on this Thanksgiving Day. I just can't conceive on this Thanksgiving Day. Ah, it's tearing at my broken heart this Thanksgiving Day. Heart this Thanksgiving Day. Oh, it's tearing at my broken heart this Thanksgiving Day. Oh, it's tearing at my broken heart. Thank you very much. We'll be at Reggie's on October 8th. Reggie's October 8th. Stop by.
Awesome set, you guys. Whew. Let me step up here without, knocking something over. Yeah. I was just going to ask you where else you play around town. So Reggie's coming up. Awesome. Very cool. So how did you guys come to be a band together, and how long have you been playing together?
Oh, boy. Well, I own Beale Street Barbershop in town.
Okay.
And, microphone. I own Beale Street Barbershop. So I usually, when I give haircuts, I draft people.
Nice.
If you notice, these guys have good haircuts, okay? But I got Shirley on a Craigslist ad, which was very, yeah.
That works.
Justin, I cut his hair, and I also got Daniel on a Craigslist ad, so there is hope for Craigslist. And Joey, I cut Joey's hair, so.
You give a hell of a beard trim, too.
Yes, there you go. Thank you.
Not all of us can grow a
Want to
beard.
play with me too? So yeah, that's how it helps. It helps.
Yeah.
I kind of find that
Microphone.
I definitely want people who share kind of similar interests and the vision of the band. So when I talk to them, if I feel like they're into the same music, I'm like, do you want to play with me?
Yeah. So with the songwriting, then do you all write together, or did you come to them with, they came to the band and then you had songs?
I'll write the song and then I bring it in, and then everybody puts their little piece of themselves on it.
Cool. So you write maybe the main
The main
chord
song,
progression and
yeah,
then
the
lyrics
progression,
and then
arrangement. And
awesome.
the melody.
Cool.
There was only like 37 songs to learn when I came in.
Yeah. I have a lot of songs. So. I give these guys a lot of stress because I've been doing music for 30-something years. So.
Okay. Wow, that's a long time.
Long time.
Long time.
Old,
So how long have you guys been together as a band then?
We've been together. I've been playing with Shirley since I moved.
Microphone.
I've been playing with Shirley since I moved here. So it's been 5 years. And
Nice.
Daniel's pretty new. Daniel just joined.
Okay.
Justin's new. He just joined. And Joey's been with me a couple of years now. Yeah. Joey's gone to Sun Studios with me to record. We recorded 2 albums.
Very cool. And you got your custom merchandise.
custom
You guys are
merch.
all decked out in the merch there.
That's it.
Really cool. Do you have music out on
Spotify, Apple, everywhere.
under Mark Sinnis?
Yeah, just
Okay,
Mark Sinnis.
just Mark Sinnis. Sweet. I think. So, who are some of your influences?
Oh boy.
Go to his barbershop.
I'll be honest. I'm a very confused person. So I
Fair enough.
when I was a teenager, on my walls in my room were Blondie, Charlie Daniels, Queen, Waylon Jennings, and Elvis. Those were the people that I was listening to as a teenager growing up. My mom was a big influence on my music. My mom's in her 80s, and she saw Little Richard, Chuck Berry. She saw all the original 50s artists. So growing up, I used to listen to all her 45. So I was indoctrinated at a very young age.
Very cool.
Yeah.
That always helps as when
telling you,
know
yeah.
musicians who grow up to do this. It's like they had to have had somebody who was influencing that.
My mom introduced me to Merle Haggard, who I'm a big fan of. So I credit her with influencing me a lot.
Awesome. Very cool. Well, we appreciate you coming out and being part of this,
Thank
Voice
you.
in the Pen.
You
Thank
guys are
you.
doing
You're the
something
biggest
really
band
good.
we've had on the show so far,
Thank
the
you.
series.
But
So it's really cool.
This is great what you're doing. I want to see more original music in Wilmington, so you guys are doing a great job.
Absolutely.
Really,
Maybe
thank you.
You can set up shows at your barbershop.
I do have shows there, but there's not a lot of original acts. There's a lot of people who
Yeah.
play covers these days. So what you're doing is a great
Sure.
thing.
Well, thank
Y'all
you.
hear that, original acts?
And the barbershop is called Beale Street, Barbershop.
After Beale Street in Memphis, and there's a stage. I have a stage in there.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah,
really,
yeah,
really
the
cool.
shop's 10 years
Awesome.
old.
Very cool. Well, we really enjoyed your set.
Thank
So
you so
thank you
much.
guys so much for
Thank
coming
you for
out and
having
being
me.
part of this. And thank you for reminding about the microphone.
Microphone.
All right. We'll do
Thank
this again next week. Thanks, everyone who played. Follow Voice in the Pen on Instagram. Last call for alcohol. So see the bartender and have a good night.